So today for Smart TV, we want to talk about the 4 main ways that a business stops their own ability, they sabotage their ability to have success on social media. There are several ways that most businesses, basically they just end up canceling out their own success. They cause their own problems and then they sit back and go, oh, social media doesn't work. Well, it's because you sabotaged yourself, you did it wrong. So we want to talk about these to help you so that you do not have these problems in your business as well. So one of the main ways that this happens is that posting regularly, okay? This is a huge problem that we run into all the time with businesses on social media, is that a business believes that because they control the social media site, they control the messaging, that they post when they want to. It is, I'm gonna post at my convenience to my followers. And that's, basically the mentality that they take is, most of it really comes down to, oh, when I'm not busy, I'm gonna post on social media to get business. When I am busy, I'm gonna stop posting on social media because I'm busy. And so it's as if they don't take social media seriously. And so this is a huge problem that we run into all the time. So you want to be careful with this because it does cause a lot of problems for you and for your business. So posting regularly is very important. Okay, you want to think about this and realize that it's a bit of a like a snowball effect, if you will, or a flywheel if you're familiar with how engines work, is that you need to get it rolling. In order to have a good strategy, in order to use social media effectively for your business, you need to have regular content moving across your sites. It's one of the first things we teach businesses that hire us to come in and train their teams or train their employees how to do social media. One of the first habits that we encourage everybody to do is posting on a regular basis. So important that you do this. So posting regularly on your social media sites will do a couple of things for you. One is, as you continue to post on a regular basis, people that follow you will begin interacting more with you. Just because they see it more often, they see your business, they see your information, they'll start to do a little bit more interactions with you, they will notice you, you are now being seen, your branding is being shared with people. So posting regularly definitely helps. If you don't post regularly, you're gonna have a problem. So hello, thanks for joining us today. So when you think about the posting, you've got to get this content marketing ball rolling. Once you get it rolling, you've got to keep it rolling. You want to keep that momentum going. Just because this is the problem. It's like atrophy for muscles and other things. You've got to keep it rolling. You've got to keep things happening on your social sites. If you go for a while and then stop, you are out of sight, out of mind, you lost all that momentum, you're gonna have to rebuild it back in later, and that is where you're gonna have problems. So you want to realize that it's really easier and better to just get that momentum going. Oftentimes, to get your social media started, to jumpstart some things, you wanna run a couple ads, do a couple boosted posts, a couple of page-like ads or something like that to help get those people in, start seeing your content, get them engaged. Then you can start to add more marketing and other things in later. But you want to keep that momentum running. You spend all this money to get people to your site and all this money to get people to like, comment, and share with you. When you stop, all the momentum goes away. It's like gravity, it just all pulls it down to zero. You've got to start over again. So you have to reinvest all that money to build up your audience, to get in front of people, to be seen, okay? Social networks use algorithms to determine who sees what. And you need to realize this and be aware of this. This is super important. The algorithms are going to pull all of your content out and you will not be seen by anybody by default. So you have to actively counteract those algorithms, and posting on a regular basis will help. So that's number one. That's the first problem that businesses run into. So if you have questions about helping with social media marketing, please let us know. That's what we're talking about today, are the ways that you basically stop your own success. So if you're going to make a commitment to do social media for your business, what you want to do is make sure that you are posting on a regular basis. It doesn't have to be about your business. In fact, that's actually one of the other comments we wanted to make. The other way that businesses stop themselves is by talking too much about their business. But post on a regular basis. Get that down. That's going to help. And then as you post better content, there's going to be, it's going to make it so much better, okay? So much better for you. So not posting relevant content is another problem. So once you get regular content going, you get a habit of posting on a regular basis, that's going to be good. The next thing you want to do is to start posting on relevant content. You want to get more content out there that is important to your followers. What do they want to see? What are they interested in? So get out there and find information that they are searching for and make sure that you are a place they can find that information from. That is going to make a big difference. That's going to help them want to spend more time on your social sites. So if you're a home services type business where you do plumbing or lawn care or other things like that, post stuff about those things. Post stuff that the homeowner is wanting to see. Those are things you want to talk about. If you are talking with, if you're like a retail location, talk about your industry, talk about your products, or how people can use your products. So those are things that you want to do, is because it's important that you realize that it's not about what you want to post, it's about what your customers want to see. And so make sure you're putting relevant content that they want to see. So once you get regular on your posting, then you start putting relevant content out that people want to like, comment, and share. Now you're going to get a lot more opportunities to see, for them to see you, basically. They're going to see you, they're going to come in and work with you more and see your branding. Because every time they see your post, they're going to see your logo in your profile icon. They're going to see your information. There can be links to your website. All that will be seen so long as people are interacting with your content. So on the same coin as this is realize that you want to make sure that you are posting stuff not all the time about your business. You want to realize that if all your content is about you, then you're going to have a problem. That's going to be an issue. So you want to make sure that you're posting stuff that your customer wants to see. So think like a publisher. If you published a magazine for your industry or for your business, you want to think about what are the articles that other people want to read that will encourage them to subscribe to our magazine. If you publish content that you want to see, then you'll be your only subscriber. If you publish content that your followers want to see, then you will get people to follow you and connect with you. And so that is super, super important. Super important. So work on putting out content that people want to see, that's relevant to them, that's going to be important for them, because that's how you're going to get your followers. And make sure that the general rule is no more than a third of your content should be about you. That's important, okay? So thanks everybody for your comments. If you have other questions for us about online marketing, let us know. That makes a huge difference. So relevant content, posting on a regular basis is going to help. Now the third one, and this happens all the time as well, is and this is a bit of a fundamental difference between doing social media marketing versus like traditional marketing. Okay, because the thing you got to realize is traditional marketing, most businesses are used to turning on the marketing, running it for a time they want it to run, and then turning it off, and then turn it back on when they need more marketing. Social media does not work that way. Social media is about always being there. It's always on. It's always going somewhere. If you're not part of the conversation, if you're not interacting with the people, then your competitors are, and they're going to take business from you. That's just how it works. There is nothing about it that it's not about your business, it's about your customers, it's about staying connected with them. So you want to do it to keep your customers around, you want to do it so that help more people stick around and work with you. That's going to be a big difference. So this is a big problem. Problem number 3, the third way that people sabotage themselves, is not having patience enough. So social media does not work like traditional marketing. There's funnel marketing, there's direct marketing, there's a lot of ways to market and sell things for your business. Social media is about building relationships first, then making the sell second. It's more of a longer term strategy. That's the better way to do it. Now, you can run ads, you can talk to people, you can sell, you can get people to come to your site, you can get them to buy it right then and there. That works great. That's totally fine. But the real major value in social is that long-term relationship, keeping your customers around to be repeat customers, encouraging referrals from them, as well as finding the new people that need your help as they come in. All of those are going to be important for you. So patience is a big deal. You need to have more patience. So this happens, a business sometimes will contact us and say, hey, we need to get some sales in the next 2 months or the next month. What can we do? Well, if you just need sales now, then we're going to run more ads. But the problem is in order for those ads to be effective, you need to be talking on your Facebook page. You need to be putting out information on your social sites so that people can see that you're connecting and communicating. Otherwise, it will devalue your ad, because they will look at your ad and then they go to your Facebook page and then they go, oh, he's just running ads. He's not actually using Facebook. I'm not going to talk to this business, and then they're out. So you have to have an active page on that network if you want to use their ad system. It just helps your ads so much. So you've got to realize too that if you're going to post on social media and if you're not going to run ads, then it takes time. It takes time to build those relationships. It takes time to get the message to the people. It takes time to hit that critical mass in your market so that your message really moves and really streams out there. Those are going to be important. And so you have to have more patience. These days, you need to realize too that on marketing, we have what's called omni-channel marketing or omni-device marketing. And this is oftentimes what happens with businesses is somebody sees a review on Facebook from one of your customers. And so they like that. They go look at your Facebook page. They may even go check out your website. Maybe they see an ad for you on Facebook later on their mobile device. Then they may see something when they're doing some research on their computer later on. So you realize that there's all these different devices that people can use to find content and find your website and information about you. And the reality is that you have to be present there. You've got to think about how do we connect with these people, and they're going to be in and out through all these different places. Maybe they see you on their work computer on an ad on Facebook, then they see you at home when they're on Facebook communicating because you're in their newsfeed because they like your page. So which one they click on, you have to have a little bit more patience on that because it's not 100% easy to follow that path of which post made the difference for them. So have more patience. We recommend at least a year. When we work with clients, we actually give discounts for having us do your social media for you for a year at a time, because it is important to have that longer term value in there for social media. We do shorter contracts if need be for clients. And we have found that after 18 months of regular posting on social media, that your social media, like the ability to reach people, the ability to generate leads and to have value increases after 18 months. It just happens. We've seen it in multiple industries. It's not industry specific, but after 18 months, your business just naturally has this lift. Like it is all of a sudden easier to connect with people. Your following grows faster, more people go to your website, there's more things that happen. It's really amazing, and it just takes the time of investing in constantly talking with people, being relevant, interacting with people, doing those things. All of that will help you. It is interesting, isn't it? It really is. So we've worked with nearly 200 companies in the last 6 years on their social media marketing, and it's usually around that 18-month mark that there's this natural lift. Everything just seems to get easier to do on social. So that time value does help. In fact, 2 years ago, there was a social media conference that they talked about. They had this guy up there to talk about the ROI of social media. And he made a rather profound statement in his talk that mentioned that the real ROI, the real return on investment that you're going to get from doing social media is the fact that you are still in business 5 years from now. Now that's a little, I mean, 5 years is a long-term strategy. Most businesses, 90% of businesses never make it to the 5-year mark. And one of the challenges that they run into is they're not communicating with their customers. Their competition is beating them to the customer. And social media levels the playing field. Social media makes it so much easier to be there and to connect. And that is so very, very important. So the thing that's important to realize is connecting with them with the right information, okay? And I think we've got a great example here on Periscope. In fact, what is it, Trip Boy has definitely been posting not the right information and comments and posts for us on Twitter, or on Periscope, excuse me, and it's not resounding with anybody. And so it's hitting the wrong message. So we appreciate you sticking around and watching our video. We love that. But if you have questions about online marketing, how to be better at your online marketing for your business, let us know. We'll answer those questions and work with those things. And yeah, you're right. He wants to connect. He wants to do things. But let's do it with in a better way to do that. Sound good, man? Would love to have you on here, but let's keep the comments relevant to what we're talking about, okay? Thanks, man. So make sure that you have patience in growing that following. It does take time to grow those relationships. You don't control the whole equation. Just work with those people. Continue to work with your followers and stick around and be there for them. They hate it. Followers hate this. When you are there as a business and you are putting out good content, you have good information, and then you stop. And then you try to start up again and expect marketing. Doesn't work very well. So be relevant first. That'll help you out. Have patience to grow that following. The longer you are on social, again, it's that snowball effect. The longer you're there, the more you keep that ball rolling, the better it gets over and over. And it just continues to grow and get easier and easier for you as you go along. So that's the major power of social media. Now, the other thing that we want to talk about is number four. Number four, and this really ties in as well with what we've been talking about. And number four is that you're not taking time to build those relationships. Again, a lot of people, a lot of business owners think about social media as a marketing tool. And it does work for marketing. You can run ads, you can drive traffic, you can promote your content and your products and services and get business off of social media. It's not super hard to do. But again, the real value of social media is that you can obtain market share. You can get more people to come to you and see you and talk with you than your competitors. In fact, you can even talk to your competitors' customers, and they don't even know it if you do things right on social. There are strategies to do that. So building relationships is very, very important. As a consumer, and I'm sure you all would agree with me on this, as a consumer, it is crazy to think about, oh, I need to, you go to a store you've never been to before, but you show up, you buy something from them, they want your email address, so you say, fine, whatever, I'll give you my email address, and now they email you all the time. It's like I don't want to, as a business, it's almost like we're telling people, I don't care about you until I know you can spend money with me. Then when you spend money with me, I want to talk to you all the time. I send you birthday cards, send you all kinds of things. There's a lot of stuff that that the business wants to do with you once they know you have money. And we as consumers, it doesn't feel right. So we want to be known, as a consumer, we want to know that we are important to your business first. If you take care of us as a consumer, then we will shop with you. And so that's the real power of social, is build those relationships. Look at social media less as a direct marketing tool, more of a tool to keep your customers coming back. It does help. If you have a business that it has a good chance of repeat business, or it's a subscription service or something, social is an awesome way to keep in front of your customers, keep reminding them why you're important and relevant, keep them coming back, keep them subscribing, keep them buying from you. Like restaurants, awesome. Talk about it. People want specials, people want deals, people want to know more about your restaurant, about the people that are there, and how you do things. All that's going to help you, because when they're hungry, they're going to think of you first. The more you stay in front of people, the more top of mind you will be. So build relationships. Be valuable first. That is going to help you grow your social marketing in amazing ways. So thanks everybody for joining us today for another episode of Smart TV. If you have questions, let us know. We'd love to talk with you. Use our hashtag SMRTTV as well. And come see us on all the social networks, and we'll answer questions and help you out with those things.